See if this goes live. Let's have a look. See if this is live, is this working, is it not? Have a look. No fucking idea. Let's look. Your channel. Oh! We do have something going. Good. I need some guinea pigs. Ba. I need some guinea pigs. See if this works. So mini feed. Right. Cardboard, App Store, themes, multi-stream, dashboard. Let's have a look. I know. I'll go to Prime. Nope. I don't have any of that. Settings. I don't want you, PayPal. Can't do it then. I don't have PayPal anymore, so I can't do that. Shit. Oh, you have a Mac now. You have okay. You now have self a Mac. I need guinea pigs. That sounds really bad to say. I could do with some. Yep. See if this works. Put it about there. Chat. Oh, it's too big. I don't get more chat anyway. Let's have a look. Get your stream tech widgets. It's like the health of my stream. How's that thing going? Right, let's have a look. See if that worked. Bastard. Yeah, not too bad, Glenn. How are you, mate? For some reason that never worked. Visual settings. Fine. Font size is text color is white, so let's add text color to like red. No, let's add text color to blue. Done. Let's see if it works now. Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm just trying to play around with something. streaming on something that I've never used for streaming before, so I want to see if this works. That's fine. And it don't like it's worked. Dead. Why did that not work? Yeah, I'm going to concern what's happening. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Let's have a look. Chat box. Facebook chat. Add source. Add source. See if that one works. Which one is the new one? Alright, delete that one. Remove. Okay. Use this one and see if this one works. Oh, come on, please work. Getting annoyed now. Nope. Video moved. There you go. I just noticed that. Yeah, it's not too bad considering what everything's going on at the minute, innit? Oh, what time is it? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's way too late for me to be trying to figure this out. But we still go on and see what I can do. Oh, come on, chat window work. Do my head in. How long's the delay? Oh. Hey, something just worked. So let's see if that comes up in the chat thing. If it does, fantastic. Let's have a look. That should have come up in the top corner. Nope. Oh, come on. What is the delay? No, it don't feel like Ether at all, does it, mate? It feels very strange. Out of interest, of what kind of delay you've got on your end? Hearing me and stuff. Can't still not move back. Why is that little... Oh, this is annoying. I can't tell why that not moved back. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, is it perfect on your screen? Mine just doesn't look right. For some reason on my screen I'm watching it on, it just looks like it moved. Let's have a look. Try again. Yeah, it still moved. I can still see the black line. It shouldn't be there. So I'm trying to see why it's not moved back. At least the chat bot's working. I've seen that pop up a couple of times now. I'm just intrigued why this thing's not working. Interesting. I'll have to give this a figure. To be honest with you, mate, I'm just playing around trying to see what I can get to work. Because this piece of software, it's not been available for the Mac, but it now has, which kind of defeats me using the PC for this at the minute, so trying to figure it out. Yeah, I can't figure out why that's there. It's not on my preview window that I'm editing in, but it is round it. I'm trying to figure out why it's there. Let me try something a minute. Deactivate. Reactivate. Oh, now I've lost all fucking camera. Yay, well done. Yo, Mark Jake, activate. Done. Yeah, don't worry, it's going to go black in a minute because I kind of fucked up. I don't get why it's not doing it. Don't worry, the stream's not dead. Don't worry, I know it's gone black. I'm just trying to fix this issue. No, it's still there. What the chuff? Fuck. I don't get why that's there. Cause it's not on my preview window, but it's on my live window. Try this. It's not in the edit window, but it's on that window, on the live window. Try that. You're not way too stretched now. Come on. Stupid thing. I don't think it's gonna be one of those things where I look up on Google and stuff and get it fixed. It's gonna be one of those ones where it takes me a while to do some playing around with, and now I've made it 10 times worse. Now there'll be a troubleshooting thing. I think it's trial and error at the minute, Glenn. Because I'm trying to do it on the fly, but that is the reason why I'm doing this stream, and there's gonna be a couple more of them, so I can play around with this software. Video. Oh, I know what it'll be. Hang on. Yeah, that's what mine. Okay, so it's direct in Streamlab, but not on the stream. It will be direct on the stream as well if you have your canvas size set to 16. You're fixing up telling area to know the aspect ratio. If you're playing a 1080, that doesn't help me. Let's have a look. He's talking about dragging the shift key. Oh, I just had to use the shift key. I've been grabbing the corner, which is I didn't. Ah, here we go. Try this. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Try that. That should have fixed it. I think I fixed it. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much, mate. It's trial and error for now. I'm just trying a new piece of software which I've been wanting to use for ages, and I've never used it before. So trying to see if I get things right. Let's see if this has worked. Let's have a look. No, don't I fixed it. Interesting. Alright, oh. Ah, This is annoying. This is really fucking annoying. Shouldn't be this hard. But it is. Because it's a pain in the ass. So if I get this right, this is going to be really good to use. Like ridiculously good to use. I have to play around with it on my Mac. That layout. Still there, isn't it? Stranger and stranger. So look. Oh, fine. Sod off then. Video capture. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on. Close back. Help, mate. How you doing? Well, not too bad. You had a good Easter, mate. Oh, do you get to see girls? At all? Ah, bloody Nora. Why has this been such a dick? If anyone's coming for football related stuff and stuff like that, not the stream for it tonight. This is me playing around with stuff and trying not to mess it up, basically. Oh, stream output. It won't let me affect the output, will it? Because I'm recording right now. Piss. Ah, bastard. Up and down. Up and down. Done out little and been full on of late. So it's take it as it comes, put it that way, each day as it comes. Bit weird with everything that's going on. Oh, come on. Let me know if this works. Doing my head in now. You cannot change these settings when live. Right. Can I change it if I disable the camera? If anything, is the chat bit working, like popping up? Because it's coming through on my edit, but it's not coming through live. Should be popping up on screen. I can't figure this out. Am I just thick? Am I just really, really fucking thick? No one answer that. Because I can't figure this shit out. If I move that over there, it's going to make it... Ah! Oh, that'll be good. If it's done mid-May, I'll be very happy. Oh, so that's working, that's popping up, that's good. I like that, that looks different and looks a bit better. But why have I got these stupid black shitty lines? Oh, it's doing my head in. I have no idea what I did to do it in the first place. What did I press? I've pressed something. I've done something quick. Wasn't there on one of them earlier? Yeah. If anyone's wondering what this stream is Jake tried to trial and error the shit out of this. I've got nothing else to do at the minute, so. Yeah, but the only difference is prisoners get more freedom. then we got it in a minute. Hey up, mate, how you doing? Everton FC is the best. Prisoners get to go outside and that be okay. We don't get to even do that in a minute. Hang on a minute. Be right back. And I'm back. But at least they get to go out a bit more for thingy. Why is this not working? Just not changing on the live one. Oh, is that it? Oh, you stupid tit. Oh, I'm an arse. Fucking moron. I fixed it. I'm an idiot, don't worry. So boring, it's gonna be like this for the rest of the year probably. I'm just worried that if I drop the soap in the shower, it's my family. That's funny. Can you imagine it still being locked down for me? Oh, don't. Depressing as it is. Yeah, I know, I figured out what it was. I had to press a button at the top and then it did it. So you got something where there's an edit, and then when you go to do it live, you have to press transition to live and it's done. It didn't do it. I didn't press that button, so I've been a bit of an idiot. But it's nice being able to see the chat pop up as well. Let's try to come make the chat bigger, because that'd be nice. I think that's a little bit small at the minute. Let's have a look. Let's have it a bit bigger. That might be too small, Jake. That might be too big. So 32. Put some stuff in the chat, guys, so I can see what I can do with this chat. I don't care if it's just complete and utter bollocks. I'm trying to see if I can fix the chat window. Right, let's put the chat window up there at the top. Should be bigger now. Well, it's all over my head. Might put me there. And let's see what this looks like. Thank you for being tech guinea pigs with this, because it's not really going to be a proper stream. 6 months of this, I cannot be dealing with that. That's better. I think you'd be surprised how much the country could laugh for 6 months, to be honest with you. No idea, Glenn. Stuff like that is... To be fair to the government, they did okay. It's okay, Jake. Just happy to have a chat to other people and talking to... Well, I'm fine with that, mate. if it helped people boredom, it stops them talking to themselves, then I've done my job tonight. Like I said, this isn't really a stream for talking football or anything like that. I've just thought I fancied going live and testing some shit out. Really. No, they said lockdown for 6 months and then they'll see what happens. I haven't seen that thing about lockdown for 6 months. Ah, there you go. Could last for 6 months. It's not saying it is going to be 6 months. It's saying it could be 6 months. This is not to say we would be in complete lockdown for 6 months. They haven't said that it'll be a lockdown for 6 months. What they said is it could be 6 months. It's not actually saying that it is going to be 6 months. But if people started doing what they bloody told, then we wouldn't have a sodding issue. I think it's going to be the... Well, economy-wise, it's going to be another 2008 global recession, but 10 times worse. You may have to have that with no football. At the end of the day, can't be asked. Football means bollocks right now. I said it before and I'll say it again. Football right now, I don't think anyone should be really thinking about. Football at this moment in time is a luxury. And if I'm brutally honest, I don't think clubs could afford to have 6 months no football because they'd go bust. Knocked down a carport. Littleton jumped on my ribs, possibly cracked them. Apart from that, good. We're gonna be higher than Italy in the death toll, sadly. It's just gonna be the thing. But because we didn't react fast enough. How was everyone else's Easter? Anyone else had a good one, even though it hasn't felt like Easter at all? It's alright, rant away. What are you here for? Well, I'll put it this way. Would people like me to do streams that are just labelled rant away streams so people can have rants in the chats to other people? I don't mind doing that because there's nothing to talk about channel-wide, football-wise. So if need be, I'll set this up so people can just have a rant. And I'll have a look at possibly see if I can stream some video games or something. Yeah, we're all going to be so fucking fat after this lockdown. Not a bad lockdown that though. Did they have a good Easter, mate? Imagine it's a full stage or a half full stage. That would be defeating objective lockdown. Thing is, at the end of the day, the government's acted too slowly, and they should have been quicker, and that's why it's gone to shit. If I'm honest, that is why it went to shit completely. We had a way of doing it, and we bollocked it. We should have acted quicker. We didn't act quick enough, even though, to his credit, Johnson has listened to the experts and done what meant to happen. Oh, why? The other thing that this that thing, if anyone thinks it's a good idea, let me know and we'll go through it and we'll do it as well. I don't mind doing it if we have something where we can all blow off steam, even if it's me playing a truck driving game that I like to play and I fuck up and shit. I don't mind doing that. Anything to make the boredom less boring, in a sense. It might not be that interesting with how it is, but it's worth a try. No, that's a point. I would need a second monitor. No, I wouldn't. I'd just run it on that Mac. Never mind. God, yeah, that'd be a bit of blowout for people to see. That's my side thing. My thoughts on Boris Johnson. Gone up, in my opinion. Let's put it that way. Since the crisis, he's gone up a lot, in my opinion, with how he's handled everything. He's actually done very well. I will say this now. I am Labour through and through. I despise what the Tories have done to the social care in this country and how much money they keep cutting people who generally need their benefits. So, on that sense, I don't like the party, but he has actually come through okay. But the bits of the Tories I don't like, but the bits of the, what do you call it, I don't like either. The Labour, so it capped 22. I got a knobhead for a neighbour, so can't go into going without him wanting to knock him out. Ah, knock him out. That's your 1 hour exercise, can't be asked. It doesn't say that you can't keep hitting him afterwards and using him as a pump bag. That is your 1 hour exercise. If you do it for an hour, you sort it. Also, even if... Yeah, I've read that already. Oh, cheers, Glenn. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Like that, I don't know how long I'm going to be on for, because I'm probably going to try and get a bath at the end of this. Doesn't my missus know it? My missus works for a part of the NHS that handles the baby situation. They're all taking bets on that in the next 9 months. They're gonna be heaving. There are going to be so many Christmas babies, it's untrue. What scared me the most in general? That's an interesting one. I think what scared me the most in general is leaving my wife and little girl on their own if anything ever happens. That really scared me. Kind of not knowing how they would cope and stuff. That's something that quite scared me. It used to be my wife, but now I've got my little girl. It all changes. I feel sorry for Boris Johnson. To be honest with you, Boris Johnson's done everything right, and I think the only bit that he kind of messed up on, he could have took the advice of running the country virtually, in terms of doing virtual meetings with people and doing it that way and shutting Parliament quicker, and possibly doing the lockdown quicker. If he did it earlier, we'd be in a better situation than we are now. But we hesitated, and that was the issue. We hesitated too much, and to be fair, considering what this virus is and how it's affecting so many people, it's one of those things where anyone can get it. It doesn't discriminate. Anyone can get this illness. So at the end of the day, it's kind of interesting. The only thing Boris messed up is his hair. That's funny. I like that. Yeah, Boris's hair just it's like him and Donald Trump went to the same wig manufacturer on the same day, even though I think Boris is all real. Just hoping people stay indoors and didn't go to the beach today, and the same for tomorrow. Yeah, we really hope so. I've seen some bits where people have gone to the beach and the police officers have just threatened them with arrest. But can you imagine if you get arrested during this pandemic and it's on your criminal record and you go for a job interview and you on that said job interview you've got to turn round and say on that job interview, I have a criminal record. Oh, what you got a criminal record for? Oh, I breached the COVID-19 lockdown rules. And anyone who's got that could be like, well, you don't do it, you told all this, and bye. Parliament is going to reopen on the 21st, apparently. Yeah, but the only way Parliament can do it properly for me, they're gonna have to do virtual meetings. Glad he's on the mend now and it's not hit him hard. He's a dad too. Yeah, exactly. We're all fathers. We're all someone's son, someone's daughter. And at the end of the day, people who were giving him crap and stuff, at the end of the day, he was just doing his job. In fairness to him. So it's interesting. If Parliament opens, it's got to be virtually. They've got to do it virtually because, yes, it's important to get to work, but what are they currently actually having to vote on or talk about at the minute? I think a lot of it got to be done virtually because if you don't do it virtually, you're going to have problems, kind of thing. No, it doesn't. Can you imagine? It's like, oh, you want to work here and stuff, and these are the rules we've got in place. Do you think you can obey them? Yeah, I can obey them. That's easy. So what's your criminal record for? Oh, I breached COVID-19 situation. Why? Oh, I wanted to go to my mates and get pissed. But you got told you weren't allowed to go out. Yeah, and? So you can't follow rules. Yeah, I can. But you can't. It would be weird. What? That one feels like zombie apocalypse. Not quite, but I know what you're saying. Put it this way, can you imagine how bad it would be if you had no internet? Kind of thing. Or you had no internet and you were left with basic TV. He's bored, that's why. He's bored, it's good for traffic for the website. I ain't been on actually. I've hardly talked Dow Talk in ages. To be honest with you, all I do these days is I put my video up and I bugger off. Sounds like a true millennial, Glenn. Oh, cool. This software told me who subscribed and who hasn't subscribed in ages. That's not cool. Oh, I've got so many mouth ulcers. But it would be interesting to see what it would have looked like if we went earlier. But I think we're at like 10,000 deaths now. Today, hang on. COVID. I don't want this to turn into a COVID-19 stream because it'll get pulled. Wow! Half of the A&E team tested positive COVID-19 as UK death hit 10,612. Oh my god, it's gonna be past that, isn't it? Jesus, let's have a look. Where's that coming from? I want the source. Oh shit, I'm not looking at my chat. Sorry. I'm in the office base. Which one? You mean the big one? The big, like, massive shed thing. Yeah, plans have changed with that. So that big shed thing that I did the video on the other day, I think we're gonna be starting from scratch and knocking it completely down, and rebuilding another shed in its place. But that's gonna have to take a while once I've got money. Why can't people just? Why can't people just get standard internet? He will be in shit street now. An old mate of mine who know a friend who of mine used to go to Mars and to his internet. Money in it. They'd rather spend the money on other things. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's your thoughts on Red Stripe being handily? Honestly, they deserve it. To be honest with you, you may hate that, but they deserve it. Hi, Jaden Fisher. How are you, mate? I know you're an Everton fan and you're a pure blue, but they have outplayed everyone. COVID-19 or no COVID-19, they have played phenomenal. They literally had that blip last year and they just went for it. If it wasn't for Watford, they would have probably won it by now. So, yeah, it's one of those interesting ones. Jaden Fisher. I don't know that name. I know. Not the old live stream. Yeah, it is. Right, go with that. Bring this up. Oh, good question, Jaden. This season, Morgan Fox this year. For this season alone, Morgan Fox have been outstanding. Really have been. They don't deserve it. Liverpool should not be handed the lead. They might deserve it, but it doesn't work like that. They could have lost the rest of the games and Man City could have won. You really think Man City would have caught up to them, though? You really think Man City could have caught up to them? At the end of the day, they have played fantastically well. Everton or no Everton, they have played really, really well. And what? Let's have a look. Hang on, let me look Premiership table. So they're on 82 points with Man City on 52, and Man City was starting to have a big wobble. So it's a weird one. You can't say what would happen now though, because of that. Everything's done. I don't remember my mum was ill. Christmas, she had COVID virus. She had all the symptoms, and she said she felt like she wanted to die with it. Yeah, I had somebody else say they were ill around Christmas time and said all the Simpsons now say the same thing. Scary stuff though. I'm glad she's on the mend now, mate. Really am. The thing with Wednesday and the EFL, we are still in trouble. Yeah, we still don't know what's going on, and yes, it's our situation with the EFL at the moment. Can't really do anything until the EFL and the Premiership decide to do what's going to happen with the season. Until that happens, we're nowhere closer. So it'll be interesting. So what's going on with it? No one knows, mate. No one knows what's going on with relegations or playoffs. Everything changed. Everything has completely changed. Point deduction and not being able to offer new contract. We're not the only club in the problem though with offering new contracts though. Every club can't offer a new contract. 2 defeats in 16 league games of 2 seasons, 1 to Man City and 1 to Watford. It's a possibility if you get where I'm coming from. Anything could have happened. They were badly starting to lose games as well. You can just have them. I understand what you're saying. They were starting to have that form go, and I can say it is a possibility. But at the same time, they could have been like, say if this didn't happen, we don't know what could happen. So you could be right. They could have gone back to same old Liverpool and dropped it and just failed it. But it was things we don't know now, kind of thing. And like Glenn just said, 2 defeats in 6-7 league games isn't that bad, to be fair. They've done well, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of fans who are just like, they play very well. I think there should be a match between Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham. If Rotherham win, Wednesday get relegated. If Wednesday win, Rotherham stay in League One. Yeah, but the problem is that the way we play, we probably lose to Rotherham and we get relegated. I'd hate that. And can you imagine how bloody bitter, sodding, how much Rotherham fans will put that over us? The problem with teams like Rotherham and Barnsley, they keep... It's the risk and reward. They don't want to spend too much to stay in the Championship because they know that if they go back down, they're going to be in debt. But they don't want to also then, when they're in League One, go out and get players for it. So it's interesting. Clutching at straws there, Everton have won. They have won the league and deserve that title. You never know. We could start a winning run and make playoffs. How weird would it be if the season does kick back off, even if it's behind closed doors, and we actually go on a big run, kind of thing. But it'll be outside law with us. What'll happen is we'll go on this run, we'll get up to where we're close to playoffs, and then they'll turn around and go, "Oh, your point deductions there. Bye." Do Sheffield Wednesday do anything special on match days on Wednesday? No, we do. Sod off. It's just a coincidence. That when we play on a Wednesday, that Sheffield Wednesday play on a Wednesday, it's always funny. People always say, do we do anything special? Nope. Fans just get pissed and watch football. That's about all we do that's special. Because, let's be honest, the last couple of games we played, haven't really been winning games either. Would have been nice. Who should win to sign? Can't really say that one, Jaden. Who we should sign, because I have no idea who we can go for yet until we know what's going on with the league. Until we know what's going on with the league, Wednesday really can't be making any ideas on who to sign or what's going on. Until we've got a clear, definite thing of what's going on with the league, we don't know. Personally, I think we should be looking at the players from League One, League Two who are ready to make that step up to Championship, because it's minimum risk but for high reward if it pays off. And if you look at a team like, and people are going to hate me for this one, but you look at Sheffield United, a lot of their players were all League One and League Two players, and it worked. So I think it's going to be a complete overhaul of what DJ has said. If we've got the money for it, that's another thing. And we got the money for doing the overhaul how Monk wants. Monk's going to have to be given a little bit of time to get who he wants in. But I think the best bet will be going League One, League Two players with the couple of Premiership rejects thrown into the mix and go from there. Let's have a look. Glenn. So I saw what Neil said. It was interesting, actually. It was very interesting that he said we still have a chance to playoffs. It's possible. It is possible, but they've got to pull the finger out to do. We need young players. I think we should give Borax at one of the ones where he should be given a chance. Yes, I agree. But the problem with that is that with given a chance, who do you drop out? And then you've got the situation with everything that's happening. But like I said, no one knows what's going on. It's all us saying, give this player a chance. Because of what's happened, you can't really say, give that player a chance, because when the season starts back up, the season is going to be like the start of a new season, in a sense, in the middle. So in Germany, they have a winter break. So this is what this is going to feel like a bit. But the only difference is that this winter break, the players haven't been training. They've been training at home. So it's going to be interesting how they do it. It changed from a Wednesday to a Tuesday night. Depends on what it is on the red button. But mainly Tuesday night out home used to be Wednesday night. In the good old days, a distant memory. Yeah, it did. It did. I remember those days. But like anyone saying, who should we sign? What should we do? How can we do this? What place should we go for? Yeah. Oh no, I know he's a Bulgarian international, Jane. He's good. He's a good player. He's done well in the under-23s. What I'm saying is, we can't be thinking about what's going to happen next because no one knows. At this moment in time, until we know how the season's ending, we can't do anything. Oh, that would feel weird. A pre-season or two will feel weird. Oh God, I remember Luke Vardy. I don't see there being any relegations or promotions. No, there was a player called Luke Vardy who was from Southampton. We had him on loan. I think it was Luke Vardy. Yeah, Luke Vardy. We had him on loan. No, not Luke Vardy. Who am I about? There was a Vardy we had on loan. Hang on. Oh, well, bloody hell. It was Vardy something. No, fuck. Felt like wrong. Not Jamie Vardy. There was a Vardy that was on. I can't remember his name. If the EFL are right, they should be sat at home doing nothing. At the end of the day, there's not a lot we can do. Barney. Wasn't it Barney? It might have been Barney. Let's have a look. I remember him. Yeah, Barney. That's him. Well done, lad. Well done, Chris. That was him. He was with, when we went down to Palace. I remember him. We had him on load as well. Yeah, he was fucking useless. Red Vardy, Chris. I hate your butler. But the EFL should be at home doing nothing anyway because there's not a lot anyone can do at the moment. I'll say it again. I'll say it each time. At the moment, football means bugger all. I understand why people want it back, and I understand why people want to have normality with it. But at the same time, football at the moment, it's just not there. I did this video. No. Well done. There it is, something. Did that work? I am still live, aren't I? Tell me if I'm still live, please, people. I think I am. Ah, fantastic, brilliant. Just changing the title of the stream if it'll let me. And it won't. Brilliant. Fuck's sake. I'll change it when I end the stream. It's like anything I click at me, I'm scared I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh shit. I am gonna fuck it up. My battery's about to die. Give me a minute. You're just gonna lose video for a minute. Let's have a look. Come on. Oh, we might a bit orange. Yeah, don't worry about the thing because the battery died and oh, I went blue. There you go. The problem we've got, our form just ran out, and the biggest thing that I keep telling people, and people keep forgetting, our form hit the shit like it does every fucking year. We have a good run up to Christmas, and then after Christmas, we play like shit. Where we would normally have been getting better would have been March. We don't normally play well in January. We don't normally play well in February. We pick up better in March. Because it's like, oh, we've had 2 months of playing shit and then we go back to being normal again. That's where we fucked up. That is where we 100% fucked up this year. And it's how we fuck up every year. The players seem to have a nice little holiday over the Christmas and then they just seem to fuck it up. That's where we go wrong every single year. Oh, pardon me. Hey, wait. Yay. Yeah, I've just seen that he finished his career at Cheltenham. Right, let's see if I can just put a scene here a minute. Yeah, but what I'm saying is it normally dies in Christmas. It normally dies at Christmas time. Before Christmas, we were third. Like December time, we were third. It's like we were cruising. What I'm saying is we normally play shit at the end of Christmas. Oh, yeah, end of Christmas. Be right back. Oh, so look here. Oh, so look. What have I made? Why did we let George... We let George Hirk go because his agent wanted too much money. We let George Hirk go because it was... It's alright, Jaden, don't worry about it. George Hirk left due to the fact that he wanted more money and we gave him the biggest contract as anyone. It seems like he wanted to go, he just didn't want to be here. Glad to see with the plan that everyone's off month, but I'd like to give him a proper season or two. If he still the same, then everyone will have the right to flag him off once he's got his own team. Yep, completely agree with that. DJ, 100% agree with that. George Hirth went because Karloff wasn't a fan of using youth team, and it was a mixture of things weren't right between Hirth and Chansiri, and their agents were just asking for more money. Let's have a look. Then 2 wins, 9 losses, 3 draws, and one of them took a 95-minute against Charlton team who only gone up and get outplayed by. It's how we were. At the end of the day, when it comes to it, when I have to do the season review with this, it's going to be the most bizarre season in Wednesday history. Because let's just think about it here. Don't know. It's either. Are you sure it wasn't the whole thing that Waddle was saying? At the end of the day, from what I've heard and what I know, with the situation with, from what I know, it was all down to money. I'm playing for Sheffield United and I don't want money. I just want to play football. Well, that's the thing. If your head's in the right place, Jaden, and being 10, that's a great thing to have. Fair play to you. More players like that in the world would be fantastic. And it's one of those situations where people get agents and agents then get into ears of players and players then get into ears of chairman and vice versa. A lot of the situation in football this day is run by agents. And agents are the biggest problem in football because they'll turn players' heads. Just go out there and enjoy it. Don't think about money. Don't think about it. Just enjoy your football. That's the be all and end all. And as long as you're enjoying your football, that's all that matters. Just enjoy it. And I wish you all the success in the world. I hope to see your name on a shirt, even if it's for Sheffield United. That would be great to see. Just enjoy your football. That's all I can say to you, mate. Just enjoy your football. Because you'll miss those days where you were just playing football for the fun of it. It is a religion. I admit. Football is one of those strange religions. I did see that video. I liked that. Josh Winder seems like a lad who got his head groomed on. And he's quite funny as well. But then again, his dad's a fucking riot, pardon my French. His dad's so funny as well, so it does surprise me. I wouldn't mind seeing Simon Perman, and I don't think he will cough much. But I remember we were in for him when he left Rangers. There was talk of him coming towards him, we just didn't put a deal in place, so it would be interesting. I think the problem with Windass, we've just not seen enough of him yet, and it's just been one of those things. But I'll go back to what I was saying, because I just realised I lost my train of thought. When I do the season review for this season, it is the most Sheffield Wednesday season ever. 2 weeks before the season starts, we don't have a manager. Steve Bruce ups and leaves and goes to Newcastle. Bullen's in charge until Monk comes in September. We have a really good little bit of form in September. We then get charged by the EFL for the point deduction for selling the stadium, and Chansiri gets charged as well, and we're all thinking, oh, they could turn into a bit of a disaster. December is time, we're third, and we're like, oh, we could actually do this and go up. It then goes downhill after that about being third, and we start to slip and tumble down the leagues. Down the league, that's not something I want to say. Tumble down the league. We then get to February, March time, and then there's a global pandemic, so football is completely cancelled and nothing happens. And in between that, Chansiri get cleared of any wrongdoing on the owning a football club or getting caught with fraud, and we still got an EFL investigation still ongoing, which by the sounds of it will still go into next season. This is the most Wednesday-ish season you could ever write. It is so bizarre. Only Wednesday could have their manager walk out at the start of the season, and then by the middle of March time, be a global pandemic that stopped football completely dead in its tracks. It's so weird. The other guy at the bottom of the screen with the dodgy hairstyle was a proper joker, and the other guy, Kevin Kyle, like something. Yeah, it was good. I watched it. It was very good. I enjoyed it. Windass have been better alone. We got in. Murphy have been good too, but I prefer Windass over Murphy, but Murphy has shown touches. I think with Murphy, it's sounding like he's probably done it at Newcastle anyway. And so is Aaron's. And I'd love to get Aaron back, because if we got Aaron back, he's currently on loan at Livingston, or was, before everything that happened. What's going on here? Why have I got a tinge of blue on my screen? I shouldn't have. There we go. Oh, now I just lost my chat. There we go. I'd like to see Aaron back in it. Aaron's is out of favour at Newcastle, and it by the sounds that he's going to be a free. I'd like to get him in. I thought he could do something. I think with a lot of our players this year, the ones that I've noticed is a lot of them are really, really greedy when they've got the ball. They don't like to give a ball away. They don't like to give a pass away. They are very greedy and don't be able to do stuff. Carlson Gagnon saying he has unfinished business in his turn. Yeah, Carlson made it clear that he still wants to come to Wednesday. He's made it clear that if he comes, he wants to come to Wednesday. But also, you've got to think, Carlson's also, his stock has improved since leaving Swansea. He's done very well at the Portuguese team that he's with. Done very well. And he will come back to the thing, but it got to be right for him. And it's probably not right for him. If it's not right for him, he's not going to leave. We spent 10 million on Rose. Get young Windass on loan. If we didn't sign Rose, I think we could have had Hector, Wickham, Windass, Murphy and Aarons. I think Rose was the season before then, not Jaden. Yeah. I think you could have probably got Windass when he was in his prime, but we didn't put the money up. Hector, we were never going to get realistically, because Chelsea wanted too much money. Wickham, if we got him when he was good and blazing for us, it would have been fantastic. But he's never really kicked on since then. Really, he's one of those players, sadly, for him as a player. He's had too many injuries, and he's probably going to be one of these players that get to 27, 28, get in a championship team, get a great run of form going and go goal for fun kind of thing, and then hit his prime there. I think he's going to be a late bloomer due to all his injuries, to be honest with you. But then again, Connor Wickham isn't that old. How old is he? Yeah. Okay, scratch that. He's already 27. So, he's gonna be hitting that period soon. Then, where he's gonna struggle to get some teams looking at him in the future. How long's he contract at Palace? Because I know Palace were reluctant to let him go, to be honest with you. It was more his decision. Just give me a minute, because I can't see chat on the screen. Go on a Wickham. Ooh, what's this doing to my CPU? Out of interest. Doing better than the bloody iMac, that is a fact. How long's he contract at Sunderland? Not Sunderland. Let's have a look. Crystal Palace. In May, we can sign a 1 year. So he's at Palace till 2021. Realistically,
realistically, I don't see him getting another contract at Palace. Really, I really don't see it. Sadly, so it could be one of those things. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Let's have a look. Carlson DC parted in good terms. He says Real has made a big medium club. He knows how big club Wednesday still are. They're pimps they have once and now. I'll watching this play. Yeah, he's never made it. He's never said that he won't come back. And the only thing I got there is I'm always very skeptical when managers come back to clubs that they've formerly managed to try and get that consistency and win back. I'm always worried with that, to be honest with you. Thank you, Jaden. I appreciate you watching, my friend. I think Wickham was a player for the fans, a bit like Rowe, to be honest. I think it was, but also Wickham's also got the other thing that his partner is a Sheffield Wednesday fan and his future father-in-law is a Sheffield Wednesday fan. So he may have got a little bit of a push there. That's the point. Fulham spent 8 million on Hector and haven't really seen him much because of COVID-19. If he gets injured next thing, he could be one of the biggest flops in the Championship. Exactly. They've not... From the games that he's been in so far, the Fulham fans have been raving about him, saying that he's really good, they like him, they like what he can do. But if he picks up a horrible injury or something like that, it could be really bad. And anyone who picked up any players up in the January transfer window as what do you call it? Big deals. You're questioning it. So Wickham's on the season long loan. Yeah, Wickham's on loan until the end of the season, so that could technically be done. So that could be done with that. Ron Atkinson. Yeah, no, I know Ron Atkinson managed us twice, but I'm always I always get a bit worried when a manager comes back to a club on a second time. That's just my personal opinion, Glenn. I never ever like it when a manager comes back to try another go. It always screams to me of being a bit a risk and try and get that thing, because what you sometimes get, you get people remembering what he did beforehand. Falcons will be linked with Wednesday, but it will be a random Spanish manager. Well, to be honest with you, Jaden, at the minute we got a manager. He might not be everyone's cup of tea at the moment, and like to be fair, he's not had a chance to prove himself. In theory, he was in September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, March, because that's where our last game was, March. So he's had about 6 months, and in those 6 months, he's not had a chance to really do what he needed to. At one point, I thought this pandemic may have been we might have catched it quicker. But we didn't do. The only thing that needs kicking into touch is COVID-19 virus. Sadly, it doesn't work like that, my friend. It does not work like that at all. It's a shame. I understand what you're saying. I really do, but it's a virus. It's a pandemic virus that the world has never seen before. And yeah, that's it. Do you think there will be extension made below? Because I don't think the current season's gonna end. I don't think the current season we're gonna get a season to finish. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm not sure if the season does get going again. If you say get the season get going again, how do you get it going? Because you got to play all those games, and then you got to then you got to delay the start of the 2021 season. Then you're gonna have to start the 2021 season again, but then that's gonna have to finish early because you've got Euro 2021 to go, which would have been this year. It puts a ripple effect going on. I think you could see it where they go, we just scrap this season completely. I think Bullen should have the job because look at the form he was on when Windrow. The problem with Bullen is one of the ones where, in theory, he would take it. In theory, he would take it, but I also think Bullen's smart enough to know that he's got a good reputation and he's still well liked by a lot of the fans. So he's able to, in theory, have that reputation. And I think for him, he preferred that reputation kind of thing. Because if Bullen left Sheffield Wednesday, say sacked or he left himself because he didn't want to do whatever, he still wouldn't leave Sheffield because him and his wife has a business in Sheffield. They've got an estate agents. So it's one of those things where I don't think you see... I wouldn't want him to tally that respect and admiration he got with fans by doing that, if that makes sense. Going to take a lot of time, Glenn, to get everything back to 100%. Start slowly and just build back up. Like I said, like come before football and hobby to find... And hobby got to find perfection. Exactly, Glenn. Exactly. But at the end of the day, what I'm doing here is my hobby. I make no money off this at all. Everything that is in the videos that I use, I pay for. There's no sponsorship money that come in. I've always done it all off my own back. This is a hobby for me. It's an expensive hobby, don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. Had to be bad results, and all the history he's had as a ventilator will ruin that, especially because... Yeah, exactly. That's why I kind of wouldn't want Bullen to have the job. Cameron Dawson had been getting thick. I think he's one of the better players. Dawson had been getting thick, but let's be fair. When had Dawson had a settled back four in front of him recently? Dawson has not had a settled back four in front of him in a very, very long time. And the formation changed constantly. There's no kind of continuity which you need in your back four. So yeah, Dawson has got some thick. And some of it been his own doing, let's be honest. QPR bring to mind. Barnsley bring to mind. They were his own doing. But at the same time, you can't just blame the keeper. It's a team game. It's not called... you don't just have 11 players on the pitch and then you blame the keeper. At the end of the day, everybody to blame if something goes wrong at the back at the same time. Have you ever seen the woman from Sheffield who does YouTube cooking but who can't cook to save her life? They call her Kay as she features on her. Yes, I have seen it. It's very funny. Bless her. Hold on a second. Cameron needs a long time away from the club, Jaden. He needs to play low league football for a season or two. Yeah, Cameron needs to go away from the club. The reason Dawson got given the 4-year contract, and this is something that people don't understand, there is a player in there. There is a very, very good player in there. The problem is he needs to go to League 1, League 2, play down there, get kicked about a bit, where mistakes are even more punished than they are in Championship. And he can also make mistakes. He can do that, so it will be interesting. Her and her son Lee, she get trolled by American for bits about it. It's the nature of the beast, though, Glenn. You put yourself out there on video or anything like this, you're gonna get trolled. I've been trolled. I've had it before where I've done my videos, I've mentioned stuff about my epilepsy. The next day I've been sent videos to my Facebook page or my Facebook Messenger. I clicked the video and they've been strobing lights and it caused me to have massive epileptic fits. It's the nature of the beast. When you put yourself out there, you get trolled. You get a bit of abuse, and it comes with the territory. Sadly, it's not right, but it does happen, and that's the only problem. Why a lot of people won't go and do the kind of things, because they're scared of what the backlash will be. And for a while, I'd say about a season ago, I nearly got to a point where I could have stopped the YouTube channel completely. Not do any content, not do any video stuff at all, because it was just getting to the point where I was getting too much harassment from some people when I would be out and about in Hilbert way, and then I was like, I'm not going to stop these people letting me do what I like doing. At the end of the day, I love making these videos and doing this live stream, so I'm not going to let some random person on the street tell me otherwise. It's just not going to happen. If people think these are embarrassing to the club, then that's their opinion. But at the same time, I have 566 subscribers who would say you're wrong. Or I get 300, 400 views on video where I said they might be watching it to like take the piss out of me, or say my views are wrong, or say it crap. But at the same time, they still watch the video. Games away and 7 away game. Tom Lee's in that Hull away. Stoke, he was appalling. Oh, Tom Lee's, I don't see being at the club much longer, to be honest with you. I think Tom Lee's who wants to play if we need to ship out. Right, I'm going to call it... I kind of... Thank you. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, mate. At the end of the day, this was always... It's always a hobby for me. It's always a hobby for me, and it's how it has been. And yeah, it is way out of line, but I expect it. People don't, especially football fans, they don't like new things. They like to have the conversation in the ground. They like to have their talking in the pub at the end of a game, and then with some of the mates at work or some of the mates online. They don't like when someone puts a face out there. Or the reason I do videos, I'm not very good at typing and communicating via words in a written way. So I do video because it can A, puts a face to my opinions, doesn't have me as an avatar or a keyboard warrior, and B, I can justify what I'm saying. And that's why I do it. Because I got sick and tired of seeing all these people on keyboards saying something. I'm like, well, if you really feel like that, go on camera and do it. That's it. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to be calling it a night soon anyway, because I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to go get a quick bath because my little one's rang me ragged today. So I'm going to get a quick bath, get a drink. My voice is gone. So I think everyone gets trolled at some point in their life. It's how you deal with that can't fall short. It'll ruin you. Don't let them win. You'll be better. Good luck, chat day. Always coming on here and chatting with yourself and the boys. Up the hour, please. Everyone stay safe. Yeah, I can only just reiterate what DJ just said. Safe day. Stay inside. Do whatever you can do. Kind of thing. Try and find to do something different. I'll say about it, but depending on how everything is with my little one and how everything goes, I may have something where we have some subscribers on the video if you all are up for it, even if it's just voice. I don't mind. But everyone say, please stay safe. Do what you need to do to stay safe, and remember to love you. Say love you to the right people, hug your loved ones, hold them tight, and just remember that if we all do what we're meant to do, we'll be absolutely 100% safe, and it'll be gone quicker than we think. Thank you for watching, guys. I know this was an impromptu stream, and I might do another one another time. Like I said, I might have these little ranty streams, might try and get them done. I will say this, I'm crap at keeping to a schedule at the best of times. It's even worse now. So I won't say I'll try and do it to be this and this. I'll just say when I'm live, but I'll try and give some more notice before I do it. So thank you for watching, guys. Great thing. I'll just read these last ones here. We all love your live streams. Up the owl. Cheers, Chris. This is 21st Century New Versions. Is all about technology and voicing your and other people's opinion. Thank you very much, Glenn. I appreciate it. Respect to you, mate, and stay safe. Same to everyone else. Everyone stay safe. Have a good rest of your evening, and just remember to keep safe. And like I said, love the ones you're with. Hug them tight, and just go for it. Can you do it on the weekend? Might be able to, mate. I'll see what I can do, mate. I'll see what I can do. See you